Hello, good morning students. Welcome back. How are you all? Fine? Good. Last week we were studying about the ugly duckling, correct? How did the mother duck gave birth to 7 ducklings, and from that 7 ducklings, one duckling was ugly. He was grey color. His body was of grey color. The fur on his body, or you can say the hair which were growing on his body, were of grey color, and he looked dark, whereas other ducklings looked yellowish color. Okay, and his brothers and sisters did not allow him to swim with him, play with him, and then one day he decided to leave that place. Okay, then what happened further, that we are going to study today. Now here it is, we were here. I will read on page number 43, first para. Wherever the poor duckling tried to seek shelter, he found that he was always ridiculed by others. Ridiculed by others means he was hated by others. Everyone made fun of him, or his fun was made by other ducklings, correct? And they used to hate him. Smaller birds, animals, even human beings poked fun at him. He became lonelier and more miserable. He became more sad. He became alone. Lonely means what? To be alone. त्याला एकट्याला टाकलं होतं सगळ्यांनी. No one loved him. No one was happy to be with him because of his ugliness. Ugliness means what was his ugliness? His color was main reason of ugliness. He was looking grey color, and other ducklings used to look yellowish color. So more importance was given to yellow color as compared to grey color. So he was hated by everyone, and then he felt lonely and miserable. Miserable means what? He felt very sad of himself. Then what happened further? By and by he grew bigger and stronger, but whenever he looked at his own reflection, he thought, I look so ugly. He was afraid to look at his own reflection. He hid himself if he saw anyone coming. What happened? As he was becoming big, as he was growing and becoming big, whenever he saw his own reflection. Reflection means what? स्वतःला पाण्यामध्ये बघितलं, प्रतिबिंब. Okay? How you look in mirror, you can see yourself in mirror. In same way, whenever duckling saw himself in the water or saw his own reflection in water, every time he said that so ugly I look. Okay, what he said? I look so ugly. He was afraid to look at his own reflection. Never he used to see in water. He decided that I will not see myself in water, because what was the reason? His ugliness was reason, and then he used to hide himself. Whenever any newcomers used to come before him, he used to hide himself. Why? Because they should not make fun of him, so he used to hide somewhere in the bush or in the grass. Okay. One day when he was hiding among the reeds, okay, one day he was hiding among the reeds. Reeds means what? Tall grass. One day when he was hiding behind the tall grass, what happened? One day when he was hiding among the reeds means what? Reeds means tall grass. He saw a flock of graceful white swans swim past. They were the most beautiful birds he had ever seen. How wonderful to be like them, he said to himself. He saw some beautiful swans swimming in water, and then when he saw them, he just thought in his own mind, त्यांनी स्वतः विचार केला की how beautiful, what he thought, how beautiful they look, and look at myself, I look so ugly and they look so beautiful and graceful. Then what happened further? Then came winter with cold winds and snow. Without any shelter, the poor duckling was frozen in the snow. He was stuck. He left the lake, okay, where they were staying near the lake. He left that lake, he left his family, he left his mother and went away. And all of a sudden, what happened? It was winter season, and there was a snowfall in the region where he went. And as there was no shelter, he was not having his own house, and what happened? He was caught in the snow, and he frozen in the He was frozen in the snow. And then a kind man saw him. He broke the snow and saved the duckling. There was one kind man who was going from the way where he saw this duckling was frozen. Frozen means what? तो पूर्ण बर्फासारखा झाला होता, फ्रोज झाला होता. Okay, his body was turning into ice because body temperature was becoming less because of snow, and then he would have died. But what happened? As he was stuck in the snow, one wise man saved his life by breaking the snow. What happened then further? Soon it was spring. The duckling had now gained a lot of strength. Again he found his way to the river's edge and swam further away. After winter season there was a spring season, and then what happened? The snowfall was reduced. Correct? Snowfall became less, and he decided to go further. He had already left his house and he decided to go further. Okay, in his further journey he was going far away from the family. One fine morning, when he flapped his wings against his sides, he rose high into the air. He flew on and on till he found himself in a beautiful fragrant garden. One day, one morning, what he did? He flapped. Flapped means what? Fluttered. Fluttered means what? Fluttered means फडफडणे. He flapped his wings. Wings means what? Wings means त्याचे पंख जे असतात, okay, बदकाचे. He flapped them. Okay, when he flapped them, he started flying in the air, and he flew till what time? Till he did not get a beautiful garden. तो एका मस्त सुंदर garden मध्ये गेला. Who went? This duckling. Then what happened further? From a thicket close by, thicket means what? Grass. Thicket means what? Here word is there, thicket. Thicket means grass, bush. Okay, thicket means what? A long grass growing together. From a thicket close by came 3 beautiful white swans, rustling their feathers and gliding lightly over the smooth water. What they were doing? This ugly duckling, what he did? He flapped his wings and he started flying. And when he was flying, he decided that I will fly till I don't get nice beautiful garden. And when he saw nice beautiful garden, he went and sat close to the thicket. And from that thicket, 3 beautiful swans were coming swimming, and they were rustling. Rustling means what? Making sound. Okay. Rustling means what? To make sound. They were making sound of their feather in water. You know it very well. You might have seen ducks when they swim in water. What they do? They flap their feathers. And the same thing was done by these 3 beautiful swans, rustling their feathers and gliding. Gliding means what? Gliding means flying. Some of them they were flying. 2 of them might be flying. And they were gliding lightly over the smooth water. On the surface of water they were gliding. Gliding means what? Sarpatne kiva flying. Okay, flying on the water, and they came on a smooth water. And then what happened further? This duckling was seeing. This ugly duckling was seeing from the thicket. Thicket म्हणजे काय? Tall grassच्या मागून तो बघत होता. Then what happened further? The duckling remembered the lovely birds. He was afraid to meet them, but he felt a strange longing to be with them. He had a strange, after so many days, he saw swans, and he had longing means what? He had desire to meet them. त्याला इच्छा झाली त्यांना भेटायची. Okay, longing means what? Desire. Longing means what? He had a great desire. He had a desire to meet. He had a desire to meet those ducklings. Not ducklings, sorry, swans. He made up his mind to approach them, no matter how badly they treated him later on. The swans swarms towards the beautiful birds Okay, listen now, till here I will explain you. The duckling remembered the lovely birds, and then when he saw these three beautiful swans coming from front, he decided that I will go and approach them. Approach them means what? I will go and talk with them. I will go and meet them. But before that, he used to hide all the time. But when he saw these three beautiful swans, he decided that I will go and meet them. And then he thought in his mind, and he decided, no, I will go and I will definitely what I will do, I will go and meet them. Let them treat me anyhow. त्यांनी माझ्याबरोबर व्यवस्थित वागले नाही. ते जर मला म्हटले की बाबा डोंट डोंट स्विम विथ अस, और यू आर अगली डकलिंग, इफ दे विल से मी एनीथिंग, then also I am going to meet them. Okay, till here this much I have explained you. And then what happens? Some miracle happens. He looks so beautiful, and all those beautiful swans goes and meets this ugly duckling. Okay, that I will explain you in tomorrow's period, and then we will complete question answers of the lesson in tomorrow's period. Okay, thank you.